G'day friends, and welcome back to our Make and Take number 3, where we're going to be playing with the Festive Kits. Festive Tags Kit collection. Now, I wasn't that keen on the kits until I suddenly realised, the light bulb went off, that I could actually turn these contents of the kits into anything I liked. So today we're going to be turning one of them into a card, a Christmas card. So I'll just go through with what's included if you're not aware of the kits or you don't have this kit. So we get our instructions, and they're pretty basic instructions, but then the kits are aimed that way anyhow. So it's just all picture instructions and you just follow the steps, okay? And then you get all this. So we make three of each tag, and there's 5 tags in the kit. So it's pretty good values. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So if you turn these into cards, you'll get 15 Christmas cards. But if you don't double up the tags, you'll get twice as much as that. So there's a lot of options for this kit, okay? So we get all our sentiments. So basically there's really no stamping in this one, which, you know, that sometimes is a good thing, especially if you're in a hurry. So there's all our shapes. There's all our tags, and then there's our larger tags, and everything is supplied, okay? So we also get twine, our dimensionals, and gems or embellishments, okie dokie. So this is the card that we've done, that I've done, and we're going to be recreating this one. So this is the little snowman. I know we don't have snow in Australia, so okay. So what we need is our, have I got it? No, our snowman. 1. We need our twine. Need that. We need that. We need this one. So they just pop out. So you could have all these created within a couple of hours. It's great. But if you wanted to create the cards, well, go for it. So what we're going to do, punch this out, and as I said, if you wanted to, you could just use one tag, and instead of doubling them up like that, you could just use this little fella on a card if you wanted to. But in this instance, we're going to do it exactly how the kit says. Okay, so we're going to pop the little fella up. And as I said, I'm just doing exactly what the kit says. So we're going to pop him up on there like that. We're going to get a bit of string, and of course, I haven't got everything with me. You just need a little bit. It does tell you how much you need, but we're just going to guess it because all we want is, now I'm going to tie a bow, okay? It's just got it threaded through, doubled over on the instructions, but we're going to do a bow. And of course, when you have to and put under the pressure, you can't do it. You could do a double bow if you wanted to. You could use ribbon if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. So that's all we're doing. Making sure it's nice and tight. Okay, so we've got our little bow done. Then what we'll do is grab a couple of the embellishments. I've cut all my nails. One. Put that there. Put that down there. And of course, I've forgotten to put our sentiment on. So we'll just grab, excuse me, the Be Merry. And we're just going to stick this just down the bottom, just like that. Exactly what the instructions say. Very easy. Where are they? There. Very easy, very quick. So that is our first one. And as I said, they've doubled the twine over here, but I've tied a little bow. Okay. Then what we're going to do is grab our dimensionals again. And we're going to pop this up. Now, in the kit, you do have probably excess dimensionals and embellishments to what you really need. But in this case, I'm using them all, and probably more than what I should, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll put that aside because I've taken the sticky backs off. So I don't want that sticking anywhere. Then we're going to bring in our kit. Now, as I said, if you don't have the kits, you can do your own take on this and using what you have in your stash. So we've got a real red base card, and we'll just burnish that while we're here. Just like that. Then we've got two pieces of basic white, but we only really need one because I've got one for the inside. Now, in your measurements, you will have had a piece of a whole piece of DSP. What I did was I actually just randomly chopped it into two pieces on an angle. Okay, so if you look at this, that's how this piece goes, just like that. Okie dokie. So I'm actually going to chop some of this off. So I'll probably just chop probably 1 centimetre. Just to make it a little bit shorter. And we're just gonna put it on our basic white cardstock or layer just like that. If you wanted to, you could have gone this way. So let's go that way, eh? We'll go the opposite direction. And then what we've got is two strips of real red. So we're going to stick this to our real red. So we're going to stick the bottom. Or you may not have real red, you may have whatever colour you've chosen to create your card. And if you don't have tags, you can always do a square or a rectangle or any shape you like. It's entirely up to you. I'm just showing an alternate way of using the kits collection. we're just going to stick this just there like that. And once that's done, we're then going to grab our scissors and we're just going to trim off that excess on both sides, just like that. Then we're going to stick this. Now there is only a little narrow border, but I think I might just chop probably just a tiny bit off down one side. It's just that little bit too narrow for me. Just fix that up. And that's a bit better. So what we'll do now is stick this piece down onto our basic white. Oh, I forgot to say too, the DSP that I'm using is actually from the forgotten the name of it. Garden Walk 6x6, I think that's it. I'll have a look in a minute, from the current mini catalogue. I'm sure that's what it is. Let's have a look, eh? Yeah, it's from the Garden Walk. So if you haven't seen this DSP, one side is all floral and the other side is stripes and just different patterns that are perfect for all occasions, especially males. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to grab our snowflake embossing folder and we're going to emboss the whole layer of the basic white, including the DSP. Now I want my snow falling more at the top than at the bottom, so I've put it in upside down instead of that way. That's all I've done. Now I'm going to go and emboss this. I can't emboss it on the table because my tables aren't the best. They wibble wobble, so just bear with me. It won't be too long. And that's what it looks like. It's quite pretty actually. I love embossing DSP with our folders. So that's done. Then we're going to put some adhesive on the back. And we're just going to stick it to our real red base card. And as I said, we're going the opposite direction. Okay, we're going to have the DSP at the top. We could have had it at the bottom again if you wanted to, but we're going to go the opposite. So that's that done. Then we'll bring in our tag and we're just going to stick that there like that. Now, if you didn't want this to wibble wobble around like that, you can put a little bit of glue underneath this one, and just stick it there so that it's nice and straight. But I don't mind it hanging loose. Then what we're going to do is bring in our second piece of basic white and our envelope. So I've actually got two scraps of a scrap of DSP, leftover DSP, and I've just chopped it into randomly chopped it into 2 pieces. One piece will be for the envelope and the other piece is for the inside of the card. So we'll do this one first. Oops. That's that. Grab our envelope. And just chop off the excess on both. Oops. And we're just going to stick this on the inside of our card. Now the layout for the cards are very basic because I wanted the tags to be the showpiece. So that's that one, that's the original, and that's the one we've just done. So what I'm going to do is just show you, this is actually a class that I'm doing for this month. So that's one way I've done it, another way, oops, another way, and then that way. So they're just different ways of using this kits collection and turning them into cards. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that, and there will be a make and take album number 3 created for you to add your projects into, so please do that, and that way they're all kept together, and we will go through and comment on all of your creations over the upcoming week. So be sure you've got a heap of time to create if you don't want to do it today. So stay tuned. Sharon is up next with her gorgeous project, and I'll see you back tomorrow. But in the meantime, enjoy Sharon's project and have a great time at Stampin' Up's World Card Making Day. Okay, see ya. Hooray.